Hello everyone and welcome to Factorio. I'm Par and it's time to play Seablock. In the previous episode we built this raw crystals block and we almost got artillery search finished. Looks like managed to finish the episode right on time. Let's schedule something for research now. I don't know, battery 3. Silver zinc battery. I'm not sure whether we actually need that one. Fluid burning boiler. This feels like a wastewater chemistry if it's for deuterium, right? I don't think we need deuterium. Maybe I'm missing something, but I just don't see a point, to be honest. Oh, worker robot cargo size, that's a good one. Maybe we should have started with that. Whatever. We'll continue with the research later. So, we got artillery. Let's try and start using it. Where's the mall? The mall is somewhere on the left. Here's our mall. Let's do this. So, we want to build the turret, make the turret. Here it is. We'll probably go for like full stack of turrets, because why not? Turrets are good. And we need to produce the shelf, which we need explosive shelf. Okay, fine. Let's do it. One shelf, another one. Let's produce them. And I'm interested in lots of regular shells, actually. I think the shells have stack size of 1. We are already asking for lots of things, right? We are asking in this chest for a lot of stuff. So the speed of this process is once every 15 seconds, and we need 3 cannon shells. The speed of this is once every 8 seconds, and we need... Okay, so... we can basically... This speed is 15, this speed is 8. We need 3. I think we could do something like that. Not fully sure. We'll try. We'll try to speed this up a little bit. This one will not have any... Oh, wait. I want to delete this one. Delete paste. Delete paste. And I'd like to remove the limits on these ones. Here we also don't have a limit. Oh, look at that. We have artillery turret. I think that's it. I think that is it. I want to take it. And I would like to just start placing it somewhere. Let's say we'll place it... Let's create like a mini build for this one. What do we need? We need a requester chest. We need an electric pole. Obviously, right? Something like that. We can have another one just right there. And we can have inserters placed like this. I will cut it from here. I actually want to... Let's start with clearing the area. Let's start with this corner. So we'll need to... Oh, what is happening here? Oh no, that's a bad sign. It's a really bad sign when your substations are connected to like external grid. Something is not quite right here. Let's disconnect them. We'll wait for them to be constructed, and then we'll reconnect them again. So where are our robots? Where are the robots? Here they are, and they're pretty slow. I'd like to get better robots. I'd like to get higher speed for the robots. What's happening here? Are we producing them? Yes, look at that. We are producing the shells. That is very, very good. Where are the turrets? Are we missing them? We shouldn't. Okay, I'm a bit confused. These are the turrets. We have 10 already. This one's artillery turrets. They're supposed to be delivered here, but I don't see any robots flying. Okay, we do have some robots bringing the turrets. Okay, here they are. That's good. That's really, really good. Let's get here, and we need to adjust a little bit this inserted. Just a tiny bit, right? We want to tell them that they kinda should work like this. There's another inserter, and the requested chest. Where is our chest? Here it's coming. Awesome. And now we'll just ask for a lot of armor. 20. Let's go for 40. Like the maximum. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 lines. 40. We'll go for the maximum, and we'll also accept buffer chests, of course. And we are getting 39. 39 are on the way. 40 are on the way. That's good. And now the turrets will just... do we see a range? Yep. Okay, the range... I thought it's gonna be further. I thought it's gonna be better, but you know what? I am not gonna be complaining about that. I honestly am not gonna do that. This is fine. What we have now, it's really, really good. Let's place one in that corner. Let's place another one in this corner. We can even place it in the middle. We even have here. Middle, right in the middle. Let's just have the turrets. Right, ghosts don't count, I guess. Let's just have them clear all of this area from the biters. I would probably want to add one here and one here and one here and one here. And the fact that we have a little bit high request for the armor, it's not really a problem because oh, look at that. We also seem to have like splash damage. So that's not a problem because this armor shells, artillery shells, are not gonna go to waste, right? We'll just, like, there could be some extra deliveries here, but then once we disassemble that and remove it, oh, look at that. We have them. Empty shells like lying on the ground. We will... they will be reused somewhere else in another place, in the other area. Oh, this is so good. No more plasma turrets. You know what? Plasma turrets. You served us well. We will never forget the contributions to our Seablock base, mega base, whatever that will be. I mean, it's not quite, it's nowhere close to the mega base yet. But you will not be forgotten. However, your services are no longer needed. Okay. That is good, what we just did. That's awesome. We shouldn't have any problems with... No, wait. We do have problems. We don't have explosives. Let's go and try to scale the explosives, because that might be a tiny issue. Okay, we got to place stuff here. This one. Yeah, not the best spot, I guess. This one... I think I deleted something a little bit too early. This build, though, this one, we can place it here as well. And maybe even here. Okay. So something is happening. Something is definitely happening. I'd like to have a larger range. Artillery through 2. What does it give us? Okay, automatic range 256. And the first one? 224. Okay, so that's good. In terms of the costs, basically doesn't cost anything. And the range requires white science, and we have... So the problem is that with white sciences, we have a multiplier of 125. So once we get to yellow science, like yellow researchers, this one has a multiplier of 100. This one has a multiplier of 125. Because it's like infinite research. That means... Okay, we don't need to just between range. This is super expensive. I'm not sure whether we can... Whether I'll be able to like convince myself that that is the way. What is this? Coming artillery shells? Through cliffs? Interesting. I've never seen those. Right, let's delete this part. Let's delete this one. Do we have any more plasma turrets anywhere? Anywhere at all? I don't see them. To be honest. If we have any, I do not see them. Yeah, we need plastic, right? I think I said that we need a lot more plastic. Let's take a look at our plastic production. What are we actually doing there? Sorry, not plastic, explosives. Right, this is our explosive build, isn't it? We have actually 2 of them. Let's speed them up. Speed them up even more. It should happen very, very quickly. Very soon. We'll have faster ones. What exactly is infinite? Sulfur, charcoal, and water. That's not a lot of stuff. That's honestly not a lot of things. Wait, where are... Why is it taking so long for construction bots to build this? Is it really because of that? But then, it might make sense to like figure out the situation with concrete, to be honest. I think it kinda wouldn't be such a bad idea. Where is concrete? Here. Right, here. Site metallurgy? What? Why? Why is concrete here? I don't see... Oh no, I see it. We want this one, right? Refined hazard concrete. Which we want refined concrete. Which we want regular concrete. Let's just build this thing somewhere here. Oh, we don't have space. Well, we kind of do. We do have space. We just need to, copy this thing a couple of times, like that. And yeah, we'll do it like that. Okay, we do have some space for concrete. Let's produce this type of concrete. Oh, we need water. You know what? We'll do it somewhere else. We'll have concrete production right here. Yes or no? Yep. I think that's what we'll do. We'll need some water. Okay, let's do it like this. This thing takes 15 seconds to produce 10 refined concrete, so it's like 1 per second. This needs more. Okay, how should we do that? I'd like to grab some water. Here is the water. I'd like to place it like that. So that's gonna be our water. That's gonna be our regular type of concrete right there. We will also want like a special kind of concrete, and we'll dedicate one assembler, maybe this one, to this. Let's first of all give this speed, and now we'll say that this will be producing that concrete like this. We do not want to have limits to just 5 pieces. Doesn't make much sense. And here I'd like to have, I don't know, like something like that. This amount looks good. We'll ask for things to be delivered into these chests. And we might actually have a problem with regular concrete. Because I'm not convinced, I'm not sure whether we actually have it. We might not have regular concrete. What would it take to produce some regular concrete? What would it take? This one. Iron, stone brick, water. Concrete. I thought we were doing that already. Do we have concrete anywhere? Well, here is the thing. I don't see it. I do not see it. Do we have iron? Or not really? Concrete brick. We have concrete bricks. Yeah. That means that we have concrete. We are producing concrete here. We're producing it from cement and slag. Right. So that means that we can actually have... Oh, how should I do that? Assembly machine is in the way. Okay, this could be our regular... Not even concrete. Okay, let's figure this out. We can use this stuff. We'll be producing concrete here. We want... We probably want... to have 2 of them running at a time. Oh, this is what? Right. And then we'll need a bunch of regular concrete produced. Let's see. Let's try something like that. We do not need the output here, we do not need the output there. We actually place this thing right there instead. Shouldn't need this one either. And now we can get this stuff and we can produce a bunch of regular concrete from it. Here. Here, I guess. And here, and potentially even there. Right, we have like many of this running and producing concrete and dropping all of that into a passive provider chest right there. The only problem, okay, it's not even like a real problem. We can do that. We'll have stacking circuits here and here. And the speed of that is what? 10 concrete per 15 seconds. That's not the fastest. It's limited like this much. Let's take a look. So we are getting a bunch of lime, or sorry, cement and slag. That is good. This one is also getting a bunch. That means that we probably have some of them available. What we don't have regular concrete. We should produce it here. Right, and this one, we want to drop it there, take stuff there. We want to drop it there and take things from there. We want this part to work like this. Let's see whether we can make it work the way we want to. Right. Speed modulus. Sure. Wait, this is refined concrete. We don't want refined concrete. This is about a regular concrete. This is about this process. Yep. This one is producing how much? 25 per second. And this one tries to consume how much? 40. 10 per second. So we need like 5 in total for this. Let's change this a little bit. Do it like that. We'll copy it and we'll paste it. I mean, we could have 5, right? But the problem is that okay, you know what? Whatever. We'll have 4. It's gonna be fine. It's gonna be enough. It's already better. Right? Okay, look at that. We are producing lots of refined hazard concrete. And actually, 500 robots are trying to get it. You know, we might have overbuilt this part a little bit. I don't think we needed such a scale. Oh, yeah, I didn't want to speed model this ones, but it's okay. It's okay if I did. Let's take a look. So this part is working pretty well. This one also working without any issues. So we could even have a little bit more explosives just kind of chilling in there. Nice. So I think with that, our production of artillery shells should... I lost my mouse. Where is my mouse? Okay, here. Should be restored. I feel like it's in a pretty good shape now. Let's take a look. What is happening? So we are shooting at worms and kind of clearing the area, which is very, very good. It's a really good thing. The tiny problem that I see, yeah, we don't have enough shells, so we'll kind of have to wait a little bit, but at the same time, I'm not sure how long we actually have to wait. Like, it's kind of the problem here. We cannot proceed without clearing the area, right? From the biters. Okay, let's just place it. This here. Let's place it everywhere. We don't need it there, by the way. You can use kind of like standard placement everywhere here. Okay, here we have it up top, that's fine. Have it on this side, I guess. Here we already have it. We could add it here as well. And here. Here we have it. Here we kinda have it. Placement might feel a bit strange, it's okay. Could add one here also with a little bit strange placement, whatever. Right, here. I probably want to place it 1, 2. We have it there. Have it here. We have them here. So I feel like that's a pretty good placement of the turrets that we have right now. I think it's not looking that bad. Let's proceed. How should I split the processes? So if we are producing the ores, I want to have ores and ingots production separate so that we could like rebalance things a little bit and prioritize ore usages. No, wait, let's think. Ores and ingots. We have different ways of producing ores, and some processes will be producing multiple ores. By having them separated, I can deliver ore from different sources to the ingot production. Yeah, I think that's the way. I feel that is the way to go. Here we'll have to have a lot of different processes. And ideally I'd like to place all of these three things kind of across where possible, but it won't be possible for everything. I'll need to plan out a little bit the, you know, this area of the base. The important part is that maybe we should leave a bit more space over there, but we kind of have extra row here. So maybe we don't really care about leaving extra space. So I want to clear the biters at least until here, at least until this line. We'll still use like city blocks, well, not like city blocks, we'll still use the grid with like these roads, etc., to place things everywhere there. I think it might actually be a better idea. I'll think about it. I'll think how to make this part work nicely and like look nicely, because we might be able to save quite a bit of space if we allowed kind of more narrow layouts, but at the same time, I don't know, I really like what we have here. I really like this one. I think I want to try to go with this design. The only problem is that then it's not exactly symmetrical. Like these blocks wouldn't be symmetrical because, and it's a little bit inconvenient to copy these kinds of builds. On the other hand, The alternative is that we could have a tiny power build placed just in between these two, well, not these ones, but like in between these two blocks, and it could just work in theory. We could have tiny build that powers two blocks, and on one side of it and on another. This way everything will be kind of symmetrical. Yeah, maybe we'll have yet another design for the power. So this power design, I'll be using it for like city blocks, for like this half of the base. And we could have something else prepared for this side. What's happening with the artillery shells? Are we producing them? We have issues with production of this stuff. Let's do the following. Let's copy it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let us produce a lot of them. And it's fine to have them limited here by 5. I don't want to like overmake them, overbuild them. The problem is that our artillery shell production just doesn't seem to be getting enough. And I could even make it a little bit, like look a little bit nicer when I think about it. Yeah, let's do it like this. Let's make all of this about artillery shells. We'll copy the thing here, we'll clear it from all the excess. So we have 5 of this here. We probably want to have more than 5 here. How many is that? 9, right? 9. Let's have one more. Let's say we have 10. And obviously I'll give them more speed. It's not exactly what I had in mind for them all. And maybe it would have been better to just add some beacons in between. It's okay. Actually, no, adding beacons would have been a better idea because we are limited here by the power pulse. We are still using medium power pulse with 150 limit. So the mall is is not in the greatest shape. Let's put it like this. And I think we can remove these extra lights because they're not supposed to. They're not supposed to be there. This part is looking good. Okay, what are we doing? Oh, we are finally producing some beacons. That is good. One question. What's the situation with the red circuits? The situation with the red circuits is not great. Why it's not great? Probably because of aluminium. So that's what I suspect. No, aluminium is fine. So what's the problem? What is the problem in that case? We just need more beacons, maybe. And here we also produce them. Let's take a look at something. I would like to take a look at the circuit production in the last 10 hours. It's not looking that good. We have some periods when it's just not working. And I think it's because of like, it has to be because of Cretinium, right? Got higher, but like, come on, last 10 episodes, or maybe like 7 episodes, because we usually have them a little bit longer than 1 hour. Yeah, it's not good, it's not good. The station is not great. Let's see, we almost have, well, we actually, we ran out of hazard concrete. What's going on? We don't have regular concrete. Why we don't have regular concrete? Interesting, because we don't have we are not able to produce the stuff quickly enough. We don't have cement. Okay, and what is producing cement? this is the part that's producing cement. Let's speed this up. Can we upgrade this? Will this work? I think we might be able to. I'm not sure. So we kind of want to... Wait. We need silicon powder and lime. The tasks for a little bit more. Let's redo this part a little bit. Let's say we'll have them here. Yep, let's do something like that. And we'd want to have something like this with requester chests, of course. Okay, we'll try to produce a lot of cement. That's the idea. Okay. Nice. Now that we got something, let's insert speed modules into that. Let's copy the thing. And we'll kind of paste it over there. Nice. Silicon powder. What's the situation with the powder? Here is our powder. I do not like what I see here. I think we can speed this up a bit. This is... Oh, this is requested chest. You know what? We'll do it differently. We'll place assembly machine. Actually, a couple of them. One here and one right here. Let's say this is a requester chest. This will be provider chest. They will be taking stuff from there and placing stuff in there. And we want to produce powder, silicon powder. Right. Powder. Right. Silicon powder. That's exactly what we want. Let's add some speed models in there and tell this thing to get a lot of ingots. So this should have helped a lot our powder production. Now just waiting for a couple of inserters. I'm not sure why it's taking so long for this, to be honest. I am not sure. It's fine, we can wait. We can wait, the inserters should be delivered at some point. Maybe. Yeah, we have them. This is the one, right? Express stack inserter. That's the one that we want. Oh, look at that. This stuff is working. Where is my mouse? Okay, here it is. And, you know, surprisingly, not even all of this are being requested by the robots. But I think we improved the situation quite a bit with silicon powder. So it should be delivered here now. No. Why did we need it? Oh, we needed it for cement, right. So now we are getting lots of cement and something is happening. It would be better if we had a little bit more cement, but we have a problem with production of powder mixer. Where's powder mixer? Here. This one, right? We don't have powder mixer 2. Where is powder mixer 2? We are looking for red things. Stuff that has a red color. What's this one? Okay, this is yellow. This one, why it's not working? Steel gear wheels. Oh, the recipe here is actually all wrong. Interesting. Very, very interesting. This one. Aluminum. And here we're asking for something completely different. So here we found it. We found the problem. It's because of mod updates, right? When the mods like Angels, Bobs, and Seablock mods got updated, we just applied the update and right. We don't have paper? No way. We have paper. Are we asking for paper deliveries anywhere here? We are. Okay. Okay, so let's go back there and we'll actually allow some paper to be present in here. So we're actually exporting paper, but right, here's the thing. We don't want to export it from there. And I want the stuff to work like this. Because we have a limit for the paper here, right? 50,000. And if you look at this, we do have some room. Why do we have only 10,000 of wooden plates? Right, the situation with the paper here is not looking that great to me, to be honest. This one, it's not even running. I think we don't have enough like extra white liquor in here. Why? Sodium sulfate. We are producing it from this thing. We don't have enough saline water. And this thing is running non-stop, so let's do something like that. Right, I didn't speed up this part. That is the problem, I think. So with this speed modules, the situation should become a tiny bit better. Verifiers are not able to keep up with what's happening, but it's okay. You know, at least this thing is working now a tiny bit better. Right, how much paper do we have? We have 1.8 thousand. It's good. That is really, really good. Let's go back to the base and let's check again our mall. Try to understand whether anything is wrong with it or not. So this part requires bronze. That thing is completely different. Okay. So at least we got the powder mixer part figured out. And now I see that hazard concrete is getting produced and taken by the robots. So everything seems to be working okay-ish. I wouldn't call it great, but at least we will not have to wait like for 10 episodes for hazard concrete to be produced. What's happening with the ammo though? All of this is produced. This thing requires explosives. We need a little bit more explosives. We are short on explosives. How can we scale explosives? That's the question. Well, here we have some purified water. I think what we do, we add to actually solar panel. Aren't we making exactly the same thing here? Which kind of solar panel do we have? Solar panel, we have exactly the same stuff. You know what? I don't want to have this solar panels and accumulators in here anymore. They're just gone. And this allows us to do something should do it a little bit more interesting. Okay, we can place like 3 of them, I think, without many problems. Let's try to do that. How should we do that? We'll add connection there. We'll add connection actually there. And just connect all of them kind of like this. We'll have passive provider chest, no, requester chest right there. We'll have input here, here, and here. Oh, we could make it here. We'll have output here, here, and here into a provider chest. Oh wait, why did it take it away? So I want to do something like this. No, this part. And take stuff from there. Okay, not from there. I guess from there. And drop them. This one. And take stuff from there and drop them here. This one. And take stuff from there, drop them there. Okay, good. So now... Oh wait. Oh, this is supposed to be requested chest. Oh, my bad. We'll speed module this. Let me see, we just need some charcoal and sulfur. Should be straightforward. Do we have space in there? Oh wow. We might be running a little bit short on space. Let's add some storage chests there. Right, and now what I want, I just want to initialize this with, let's say like 200, 200. It sounds like pretty good number. So we are producing even more explosives now. And the output, let's limit it to like 1 line or something. So our explosive production of explosives, if you look at them, explosives, has increased by a lot, from 100 per minute to 430 per minute. That's our current production of... so actually, it's even higher, because I made a mistake here. Right, it's even higher. It's... what? No. This cannot be. Why did it jump like this? In the last minute, we produced 1000 explosives, and before that, our production was like 100, so we increased it by 10 times, by an order of magnitude. Okay, good. So we have lots of explosives. Maybe that will be enough to produce a lot of shells. Right, here is the problem. We do not want to have limits here. We want to have a lot of shells waiting for us. Okay, look at that. Some artillery turrets are shooting. That's good. That's really good. And what we can do, we can tell the robots to... Oh, wait. Oh. Okay, that's a little bit bad. Let's remove this part. We can tell the robots to proceed with landfilling. Like this. And we can probably... well, we cannot... oh... it's out of range. I see, that's a problem. Tiny one, but still an issue. Okay, something is happening. Artillery is shooting at the worms. We are trying to push all of this away from us. That's good. We know that we are able to fill a single block, producing the ores into like a single block producing 75, right? 75 crushed sapphire per second. We're able to kind of fit it in here. So this rail block, or like 4 city blocks, are able to give us 75 times 4. That's 300. So this thing is 300 ore per second, or will be. And unfortunately, I don't know the total demand for the ore that we have. But that's a good thing to know, that we can basically just stamp the blocks producing 300 of basic ore per second. And I guess next thing would be to somehow figure out how to reprocess this 300 ore per second, like how to refine it into larger, like further stages. We could have like one refining process maybe here, another one maybe here, another one maybe like on the sides, another one for that. Yeah, maybe I shouldn't be fixing the power. Maybe I should just leave it like this. I don't know. I'll have to think about it a bit, tiny bit. Okay, let's take a break at this point. I believe we achieved what we wanted. We have artillery working. We are pushing worms further away from the base. I really should focus on this side though. I shouldn't really be focusing on that one, but I want to get to like a nice square, I think. Yeah, that's it. I want to get like a nice square, or I guess rectangular base. And once we get it, then we'll figure something out here. Another thing that I've been thinking about is that it's probably not a good idea to have all the robots get the fuel from this chest, because it's kind of quite away from the base. So it might make sense to add a couple of more spots where I'll just have like LTN or something, take this fuel, deliver it, and drop it in a provider warehouse or provider chest or something. Actually, do we have provider warehouse? Warehouse. We do not. But that would simplify a little bit, base design, I think. Because with this, we should just be able to make our, this train stops provider warehouses. It will make things quite a bit easier. Okay, we are running out of space for them all, by the way. We don't have that much room here. So we might need to extend it down there. And look at that. Our efforts with fixing Cretinium paid off. We don't have Cretinium shortage. This block works. It actually works. Nice. Aluminium is aluminium. Aluminium is in okay state. Copper is not. Copper is in a pretty sad state, but that's fine. One other thing that I would like to check. I would like to check what is the default configuration for the network. So we allow all of these stations to be served by the train, by all trains. And our depot, what's going on with the depot? Look here. We allow the trains to serve all depots. Because I'm thinking how I'd like to balance the ores between like this thing and this thing. And there is some value in using LTN for that. Like a completely isolated LTN network. But if you do it like this, then let me quickly take a look. The stations, control signals, I guess. That's what we are interested in, right? Where exactly are we riding network? Maybe we should search for network. No, doesn't work. Let's just scroll through. These are priorities. That's fine. It's fine. Where is network ID? We got to override it somewhere. No, not here. What? Oh, network ID. I see. Okay, 1. Show me the thing. All of this belong to 1. 2. Come on. Zero. Okay, none of them. -1. That's like all. Why I don't see network ID? Oh, I see it here. Okay, here we have it. We have network ID. That's good. So we have like non-default only barrels, fuel. Okay, barrels and fuel. It's like what? Okay, output, input, and here we have also barrels and fuel. I believe it's okay. This we have 1. What? Barrels input. Let me take a look at it. Barrels input. I gotta move there. What is our input for the barrels? Input for the barrels, it's 31. Okay. And this one is 32. And this one is negative. So it's everything except 32. Right, let's take a look. This is no, this is 32. Wait. This is 31. Oh, okay. So I got it. So this is 32, 32. This is 31. This is everything except 32. Let's take a look. Fuel oil out. Looks like it's everything except 32. Fuel oil out. This is the output, right? Everything except 32. Got it. And our trains by default are limited, like the standard network that we have. I mean, we could do the following. We could say that we don't allow, like, we could reserve this 3. Actually, we could reserve, let's keep this one available. We could say that these 3 rows are not used for anything. Right? Let's do that. So these are not used for anything. Let's go to the... Oh, right, we need to fix the input as well. Let's say that these trains are not... Okay, this is not allowed anyway. We need to go to barrels and remove these 3 rows as well. So we'll go to barrels. Where the barrels are on the right? Yeah. We are not allowing these 3 rows here anyway. And we shouldn't be allowing them here anyway. Okay, so with that, what we basically got we have I'm not sure whether it refreshed. I don't think it has. Well, it probably has, right? It's a bit hard to tell for sure. Let's say that they got refreshed. So with this, what we have, we know that these 3 rows are not used for anything. Now, the problem is that by default, so this is what like, oh, it's so complicated. Okay, let's say we have -1. -1 is everything is allowed. Right? Everything is allowed. If we want to prohibit these things, it means that we want to prohibit want -1, -2. Like, let's check whether the Google calculator understands that. It doesn't understand bit shift. That's fine, we can do that. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 12. If you take, like, in a binary and representation, 12 ones, it's gonna be 2 in the power of 12, I believe, right? -1. 4095. And then, if you take this and multiply it by 2 in the power of 16, because we want to shift it by 16 bits, it's gonna be a huge number. And now we'd like to say like -1 minus that huge number. Let's try it. I don't want to be trying it here though. Let's try it on something else, on this one. Let's take this number. Oh, we could have calculated it here. Oh, I'm stupid. That's what I wanted to get. I could have just clicked on this in the empty station, and we would have gotten. We would have gotten it. Okay, I guess. Okay. None. That's a regular one. And now what I'd like to do, I'd like to go to mod settings and say that, is it like in startup? LTN. Do we have LTN? Upgradable from constant combinator. Or maybe it's in constant combinator? It's not here. It should be in the map, right? LTN, combinator modernized. Explicit default network ID. When enabled, a network ID that matches the LTN default network ID will not be removed from the combinator. I'm not sure about that. There has to be a setting for that. Default network ID. Default ID used for stops without encoded network ID signal. And this thing, what does it do? Disable... no. Oh, disable newly built inconvenience. Interesting. Explicit default network ID. When enabled, the network ID that matches LTN default network ID will not be removed from the combinator. We are not using... oh well, we kinda are. Yes, let's say we want explicit default network ID. So if you set something on combinator, we do not want it to be deleted. And second thing is default network, I want it to be like this. Confirm. Back. Checking this. Right, by default, all our stations now, like all of them, are suddenly not serviceable by the trains if they're limited only to these networks. What that means, and also let's check. Oh wait, no station supplying something found in networks. Did I just break everything? Don't tell me I broke everything. No. Can't be. Let's go here, let's take another look. This spot. This is the network. I mean, the trains should still be working. Right, they're going somewhere. So I'm not sure what this was about. Right, it was about specifically blue circuits and red circuits. So everything seems to be working. We don't actually have -1. I don't know what the thing is about. Like, we don't have -1 anywhere, actually. Like, even geodes, even the station, like if we go to geodes, doesn't actually have -1. It has this thing. I guess maybe it's saying whether it's default or not. Anyway, what we did, we just isolated these bits, the network IDs, and they're not used anywhere in the whole map, in the whole base. Like, nowhere here they're used. We had 2 stations, let's double check them. Again, just to make sure that we did everything correctly. So these ones, they're a little bit special. We are limiting it only to 31, that's fine. And this will be only 32. Right. We just limited them, kind of. To make sure that there is no like cyclic kind of dependency in the cyclic deliveries. And here we allow only 32. And here we should allow everything except 32, I believe. Yes, everything except 32 is allowed. But none of this support like these 3 rows. That means the point of all of that is that now I have 12 IDs, 12 network, 12 bits, which can potentially mean 12 completely separate networks that I can use here. So I don't actually have to use vanilla trains. I could do it fully on LTN. Not that like vanilla trains are better or anything, but I just thought that I'll have to use vanilla trains to kind of isolate it, but no, it's not. I'm playing with vanilla trains in vanilla default, like kind of ramped up default playthrough. So it's okay, I'm playing with them there. Here we can do this thing with LTN, and we can use LTN to handle priorities of the deliveries between the stations. That's actually pretty nice. Now the only thing that needs to be figured out is how exactly to get all the connections there, like LTN delivers, how exactly to connect the stations here, because all of this is supposed to be kind of split off from this part, except for the OR. The ORs, we might need to send forward. We might need to figure out something to do with the ORs, yeah. That's not very clear to me what exactly we'll be doing with the ORs, because we need somehow to... Well, maybe we should keep rail grid. No, I don't want rail grid, I want to be completely separate. Okay, I think we a little bit forgot about what we started doing. We started with artillery, but I just wanted to take a look at, figure out what are the options for the rail designs in here. And I'll think off screen a little bit how exactly I want the station. So right now I'm basically thinking about having like the stations pretty much stacked kind of like this in the output. But the problem is that we'll need some stacker. It's not even a problem, because we could always have like entrance in here. Yeah, basically like a small stacker here. and then the stations. Or we could have like entrance, and each station could just have one extra train behind it, which might be better actually, because this way all stations can have like one extra train, in theory. So I'm like thinking about the options. I probably also not gonna be using warehouses, or maybe I will. I don't know. We'll see. We will see. What's going on? We do not have red circuits. Yes, we know that we are a little bit, well, very short on red circuits. Okay, so what did we do? We fixed artillery. Oh, look at this. F000, FFFF. That's exactly what we did with our stations, right? Like FFFF000F. FFFF000F. Nice. It works. Everything seems to be working as intended. So we are producing these things once we are getting explosives, that is, artillery shells, and we are shooting at the biters around us. And we are slowly acquiring more and more territory. Okay, we did it. Let's take a break. Thanks everyone for watching. I hope you enjoyed the episode, and I'll see you in the next one. Cheers!